moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the New England Patriots. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. This is Homer. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Wilson. Open man, it's Vanette. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Shotgun now for Brady. Sideline throw. That's caught. Julian Edelman. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in secondary.
James White's first carry. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And able to find Dorsett. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
218, jump. Check, watch 54. Alert. Tighten up. 50.
From the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he's taken down inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Gordon, 29 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gostkowski the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley. On third down, Wilson. He's got the tight end, Vanette. They're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Going on the ground with Homer. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll run this with Homer. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They run. This is Scarborough. The tackle made by Landon Roberts. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
19. Motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. They're on the march, but facing a third down here.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Kill. There. 53. Mike. Get up for a second. Check. Further. Check. 53's Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Let's go.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Mike Bennett drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by White. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Brady, left side, it's Dorsett. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. First down, here's White. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? They'll run on 1st down. It's White, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack.
3rd and long.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He finds Dorsett, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Kill. 36 power. Slam. Come on. One flip.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catch.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing, but there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp, we'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Fresh legs is what you're counting on with Le'Veon Bell and a fresh start in New York with the Jets. And if you're looking for an exciting rookie, remember this. Kyler Murray's going to get the ball from the first snap, and they're going to leave him in there throughout. And as long as he stays healthy, he's going to pitch it around the park a bunch. Don't be surprised if he gets a little love, too.
This is Scarborough. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. There'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is, there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now a pass dropped off here for James White. 4 yards on the pickup. And just like that, it's third down.
General West. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Check it, reload.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Dorsett making the catch. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. To throw is Brady, and that's complete. It's Watson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
61, match box, light.
On 2nd down and 4, Brady. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Check three. Hey, zero, good point.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Dante Hightower on the stop. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
25. Gun.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
SOS. Back left. 2, Mike, back 2. Check. Hey, Mike 52.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick, I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
29.
On 2nd down and 4. Brady complete to Dorsett. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Brady, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Brady over the middle. Julian Edelman. It's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Brady gives to Michelle, and he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it. This is Michelle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. On third down, Brady. Dorsett's got it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Brady now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. From the gun, Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Hey, tighten down. There you go. 49's the mic. 49's the mic.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. And he comes back with one complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, White. And he'll get this down only to the 18. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
6-6, pull it high. Don't get nervous. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Hey, both 66. Let's go. 49. Hey, high 7. 72.
Operating from the gun, Brady. His throw caught right around the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 yards on the play, first down. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try and run it with White. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good.
Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Punching it in from a yard away. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Go.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey, 0.
Again, it's Homer. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. 23 yards, the final tally.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Now they'll run it with Scarborough. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now Scarborough. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Push him back. Push him back. Switch. Hey, 0.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2.
He's coming. We got double up. One left.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
14. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Gun.
They'll run forward with Bo Scarborough into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Well, Charles, an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end, down to the final play. Got it close to the goal line, but couldn't punch it in.
How much fun was that ending, though, for us?
We were standing up.
I had to. You had to get out of your seat for that one. That close to the goal line? Oh, that was fun.